Hi, and welcome to EDU615. My name is Hannah Terras, and I'm the unit coordinator and also your tutor for this unit. In this short video, I'm going to introduce this unit to you. I'm going to talk a little bit about what you can expect, uh, what this unit is all about, how it proceeds, where you find things, and so on and so forth. Uh, Everything you need is going to be available in the online unit in the learning management system. But if at any point you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You'll find my contact details also in the LMS. I really look forward to working with you in this unit, and I hope you enjoy it and find it useful and learn many new things. There's one thing to especially keep in mind about this unit, and it's also something that makes this unit a bit different from maybe some other units that have been taken in the past, and that's the fact that this unit is task-based. This means that you complete this unit by completing the learning tasks. There's no exam. Instead, there's two authentic assessment tasks, and the assessment is integrated in the completion of these tasks. In the LMS, you'll find an overview and a schedule of these assessment tasks. But here is a brief summary. There's two assignments. Both of these will go on for an extended period of time. And they are also quite personalized because you will be asked to choose a technology or an application that you are interested in. This can be anything. It can be blogs, wikis, Twitter, games, game-based learning, presentation technologies, video conferencing technologies, iPads, mobile phones, you name it. Whatever you find relevant and interesting, you can choose that. And you are also asked to apply that in your area of teaching or professional interest. So you have the opportunity to make this task really relevant to yourself, to your interests, and to your professional career. So in the first task, you are asked to examine and research these technologies, and in the second one, you are asked to design an authentic learning task that uses this technology. And there will be more information about these assessment tasks as we go on. This is our LMS, our online unit. This is where you will find everything that you will need for a successful completion of this unit. Now, let me just walk you through some of the most important features in this in how the LMS has been set up for this unit, because it might be a bit different from some other units that you may have done in the past. It might look like there's nothing much here, but these modules here, getting started in the unit, assessment, and so on and so forth, these are the major components of the unit. This is not organized on a weekly basis. We don't have a weekly schedule or a set of weekly readings or weekly due dates for participating in discussions or anything like that. Our unit is based on an authentic learning approach, which means that the emphasis is largely on tasks. You will be spending most of the time in this unit engaged in task 1 and task 2, which are both big tasks, and it will take quite some time for you to complete those tasks, and your learning occurs as you complete these tasks. So let me just explain how this is organized and how you can get started in this unit. These titles, by clicking them, you always get more content. Like under your getting started in the unit, you have the unit outline. This is a really good place to get started. Just have a look at the unit outline and see what's in there. You will find the study schedule. You'll find some information about how to study this unit. We have a discussion forum where we can introduce ourselves, and I would really recommend you to do this as soon as possible, because we have many of us are external students, and we don't get to meet each other face to face, and it makes it ever more important to introduce ourselves in the online environment so that we have an understanding of who we're working with. There's some aims and information about this unit as well. This information can also be found in the unit outline. So there is a little bit of overlap here, just trying to make sure that you're not missing out on any important information. We have a section about assessment. This is where I'll explain how assessment works, overview of the two tasks. There will be more information about these. There will be video presentations about both. And there's also a little video about submitting your assignments in the LMS, because we submit all the assignments through the LMS, not through email, not as a hard copies, but everything should be done through the LMS. And I know most of you are probably familiar with how it works, but just in case you're not, there is a little tutorial video about that as well. There's recommended readings and helpful resources. This is really important. This is a list of resources that are designed and curated to help you complete your tasks. So there are no deadlines for these readings. There's no compulsory discussions on these readings. There are discussions, but it works a bit differently. I'm not going to test you on these readings in any way. Having said that, I would really like to emphasize that in this unit, the more you put in, the more you get out, which is quite self-evident, isn't it? And these readings and resources are there to really help you excel in your tasks. To have a look at these, there's different types of things. There's the first one, A Guide to Authentic Learning, is actually a full book, which is available through Murdoch repository. There are videos, there's websites, there's the Horizon Report. Some of you might be familiar with the Horizon Report. Just have a look at all of these and see how it'll be helpful for you for completing your tasks. Then we have a section for each task. Task 1 has information about task 1, a discussion forum where you can ask questions, where you can share ideas. There will be some prompted discussions. You're also most welcome to start your own discussions at any time. There is the cover sheet, an assessment rubric for this task, which will explain to you in more detail how you're going to be assessed on this task. And there is a submission button there as well. These are also readings, but I put them here instead of under recommended readings, because these are specifically intended for your task 1. In task 1, you do a literature review, and these are examples of literature reviews that other people have published. So that's what they are for. Then we have task 2, more information about task 2. Similarly, again, there is a discussion forum, there is a cover sheet, an assessment rubric. And finally, we have a section called Authentic Learning and Cognitive Tools modules. This is the same thing that you also have in your unit information and learning guide. This is an ebook that helps you. Again, there is no set schedule for how to study this, but it's been organized in chapters to help you organize your time. And some of you might prefer that type of study, whereas some of you might not. So it's there to help you and not to direct you necessarily to study in a way that doesn't suit you. Just have a look at what's in there and how it works. So this is basically how it works. The navigation also works from the unit menu, which is in the middle. You have exactly the same things there. You have the getting started assessment and all the same things. Useful links on your far right. Some of these are the same links that I've also put under the recommended readings, but there's also some others that might be helpful for referencing for some library resources and things like that. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions. So it's bye for now, and see you online and face to face.